Hello y'all, what's up? This is Jesse Boat of the 19th hole, and we're here to do our rookie playthrough tournament guide, where we will play holes 1 through 9, only seeing my shots with full commentary. Hopefully you all can learn some information on these holes for the qualifying round, and hopefully you can apply it to your game to put you through to the opening round, maybe get to the weekend round, and possibly get one of those top 3 banners. So what we're going to do is we're going to start this out on hole number 1. We will be playing this shot with a quarterback, and probably going to be going with the Titan ball here for this one. You could also play it with the Quasar. We're going to be playing a curl shot here, and what we'll be doing with this is we'll be adjusting for our wind, plus playing 20 rings extra. Yes, you heard me right, 20 rings extra. So full top and full right, as you see me lining up about right there. Okay, I'm aiming off the right edge of my guide. Okay, so there's 10, there's 20. That's 20 rings extra. And then from there, we're just going to use full phone curl, full right slice. Hopefully that sets us up nicely. That's going to bounce us way down the fairway and put us in perfect position for a thorn shot. Right there, just as easy as that. It is a very easy shot, no landscape mode needed. See you all for the second shot. So while my opponent's taking his shot, we're going to talk a little bit about, well, what happens if I don't have a quarterback 7? Well, if you don't have a quarterback 7 and you have a quarterback 6, you're still going to play at about 20 rings. If you have a quarterback 5, you're still going to play at about 20 rings. Quarterback 4, play at about 18 rings. But yeah, just you're going to adjust it the same exact way. You know, for the wind, give yourself plenty of room for that wind off the right-hand edge of that ball target. And then from there, you're just going to adjust it 20 rings or whatever amount your club requires. If you're not sure if you want to use a different club and you want to take the same kind of shot, you can do that. Just go to golfclashnotebook.io, and from there you can find out what you need to do with your club's adjustment. So let's see right here. We have it's fairly maximum shot right here. So let's see. We'll play this one at 3.4. We'll play this one at about a 1.5 here and see what this does. Hit it great to the right, so we're going to be off no matter what here, most likely. Just a bit to the right, so perfect ball is in the hole. So y'all, that's how you play hole number 1. So good luck to y'all in your tournament. Here we go, hole number 2. It is a par 5, and we will be playing this hole with the extra mile and a Titan ball. And for our second shot, hopefully we get to the second fairway. We can use our backbone. You could possibly use a big topper on this hole. You would probably need to use a higher level power ball if you want to go for the second fairway, unless you have a higher level big topper. In that case, you could probably make the second fairway with like a Titan ball. Otherwise, with a lower level big topper, you would probably need at least a power 4 ball or above. We will be playing no elevation change on the drive, but we will be playing 10% elevation change on the second shot.
Great shot.
Let's see where he ends up in the rough. Alright, so basically what we're going to be doing is we're going to be playing our shot where we try to get to the second fairway on the hop. So let's see what we got here. We do have a nice tailwind here, and as you see we have plenty of room, so we'll go full top and right spin. Our ball, we want to land about right there. So we don't need a whole lot of overpower to make this happen. So 3.9 is basically 4, so we'll just do 1.6. So we'll move it to about right there. There's our regular. We'll go a little overpower and curl. And that right there should put us in position to get to that second fairway. And perfect. And that's exactly what you want to see right there happen. As you see, I did not have to use a whole lot of overpower, just a little bit, and a little bit of right curl. We'll be right back for the next shot. Alright, so we're back for our second shot. We're going to be playing this shot right here from max level backbone. And we're just going to try to drop this one into the hole. Okay. We got 2 backspin on this shot. And you just want to try to line this one up as good as you can. So something like that. 3.1. So we'll play that one at 3.5. So 2 rings of adjustment on this shot. We hit it great to the left, so let's see where we end up. It's a big bounce, and we'll end up left of the hole. Yep. But definitely pretty good distance right there, and right there on line with the hole. So that is hole number 2. So from here, we have a very easy putt in for the eagle. Make sure when you putt in that one to give it enough power up the hill, because if you don't, then you may get stopped short. See y'all back for hole number 3. Alright y'all, we're back for hole number 3. This is a short par 3. We have a tailwind. I'm going to be using the Navigator ball on this one. You could also use a Katana ball if you want to cut down on that wind just a little bit more. And I will be going with the backbone. We're going to play about 2.5 bars of backspin on this shot. And our goal is to get that second bounce onto the upper edge of the front of the green. So let's see what we got here. So 2.5 bars of backspin, no side spin. And we want that ball to bounce right there on the fringe. Something like that, right there. So we got 2.6, we'll play it at 2.8 for a 10% difference. So that'll be 1.7 rings of adjustment on this shot. We do hit it perfect, so let's see where that puts us. A little bit short, yep, a little bit short there. But right there on line with the hole, that's how you want to play this shot right there. So just a little tiny bit off on the adjustment, as you see. If you go back and watch, that ball does not hit the fringe. It hits actually on the fairway portion, which is a little bit of an uphill angle. So if I landed that ball just a little bit farther onto the fringe, that ball would have definitely had a really good chance at the ace. So I'll see you all on hole number 4 in just a moment. Alright y'all, we're back. Hole number 4 here of the rookie playthrough. We're going to have a tailwind, a right to left tailwind here. We're going to play this one with the extra mile and a quasar ball. You can probably play this shot with a quarterback as well if you have a quarterback. And you could use a Titan ball if you want a little bit extra power. And we'll be playing our second shot with the Viper. So I'll be right back in just a moment. Alright, I brought you all back this one because I want you to see this ball being played here to the left side. This is a possible shot right here. Let's see how BTB can execute it here, but this is definitely an option. He needed a little bit of left curl on this shot to make it work, but definitely would have been an option to go to the left side with the quarterback. He just did not put that curl on it and left spin. So now it's going to be my turn here. We have the extra mile, and we're taking this shot at max distance. We will be going with the quasar ball here, and we're going to go with 3 bars of top spin and 2 bars of right spin. And we're going to play it right there on the middle of the fairway, right up the middle. Okay, so 5.1 wind is basically, we're going to play it as 5.4, so that's be 2.1 rings of adjustment on the shot. We're not going to play any curl. We hit it perfect. That right spin should help take us back more towards the middle of the fairway, and puts us right up there at the top of the hill, and is going to give us a nice second shot to the hole. So here we have our Viper. We are going to be playing this shot with max right spin, max back spin, and I like left spin on this shot, just a little bit. Basically, we're just trying to get our ball right there on the edge, like that. So 4.3, we will play this one as 4.4 pretty much, and 2.2 rings. We'll see how we can get this one to roll. We hit it great to the right. So this shot's going to come in right side of the hole. But as you see, we have a pretty nice roll here. Actually, a little bit left of the hole. But a pretty nice roll right there. And gives a really good chance at hitting the eagle on that shot. If you can sink the eagle on that shot right there, or on this hole, you are definitely gaining a stroke on the field. So hopefully y'all can key that one in a little bit. Maybe adjust the landing spot of that that second shot. Maybe a little bit more with the edge of the ball guide onto the green, and get that ball a little bit farther to the hole. And hopefully y'all can make the adjustments to get that eagle. We'll catch you on the next. Alright y'all, we got hole number 5. This is a par 5. We're going to go that this is one with a quarterback on the first shot and then a big dog on the second shot. We will be using a Titan ball for this hole. And we're going to be trying to play this one straight up the left side and then straight up the gut for the second shot as well. If we have a good second shot tailwind, we'll have to wait and see. So basically all we're going to do is full top spin this. You know, we'll be fine here. So from here, I got 1, 2, 3. You know, we should still be okay here. So we're just going to hit a regular drive. Hit that perfect, and we should be up there pretty close to the edge of that that fairway section. And as you see, we're right up there at the edge, setting us up for our nice second shot. Alright, so we're here for our second shot here, and what we're going to be doing is going straight up the middle. So full top spin and some left spin as well. You want to split up into this zone right here is where we want to end up. So we've got 4.2. We're not even going to worry about it. We're just going to use that wind to our advantage. A little bit of overpower here. And hopefully this stays out of that rough, and it does. And as you see, we'll go up there past the corner, and we'll have a straight on shot at the hole for our third shot and eagle attempt. One thing I do want to mention as we watch my opponent take his shot is it's important not to overpower that shot too much with that top spin. It is possible to roll through that fairway to that bunker or that rough. So that's definitely one thing that I wanted to make sure that you all did take note of is, you know, with full topspin and a full back, you know, tailwind, there's really not a need to like greatly overpower your shot. If you can end up where I am at, and that's a perfect spot to be. So you don't need a full overpower as long as you can get your first shot to the edge of that fairway. If you're a little bit farther back on your drive, then you may need a little bit more, you know, overpower. So for this shot right here, we're going to go with 2 bars of backspin. And we're just going to set this one up right at the hole. Right at the hole. Like that. I should have checked this here. We're pretty much at max on this thorn. So thorn shot max. 3.8. 1.6 rings. Okay. We hit it perfect. We get a bounce and the roll and the eagle. As easy as that, folks. Come on, y'all. Let's get some J-booms for that one right there. Hopefully, y'all, you can get some J-booms of your own and get that eagle as well. We'll catch y'all on the next hole in just a moment. Alright y'all, we're back for hole number 6. This is a par 3. We're going at this one with the backbone and a navigator. We do have a headwind on this shot right here. Right to left headwind. And we are going to play this at a plus 10% increase for the wind on this one, just because it is downhill. And we get to go first on this one. We're playing this one without any spin at all. So we're going to aim this one just there, right down the middle of that second green box, as you see. Okay, so 2.6, we'll play that one at 2.8. So 2.8 is a 1.7 ring adjustment. Hit that one great to the right. Let's see where it ends up. Yep, we're going to be a little bit to the right on this one. If we had hit that one perfect, we would have caught in the actual lower half of that slope and had a much nicer roll to the hole. But since we hit it great to the right, we went up a little bit on that hill, which took away some of the speed of our ball, which basically took away our chance at getting the ace. But we're still really close to the hole for that shot right there, and I think that's definitely a good chance. You know, if you don't want to aim as far to the right on that one, you don't have to mess with that little hill. You know, you may move your lined up spot maybe like a half a box to the left. So instead of in the middle of the second green row of boxes, you know, just aim it along the left side of the second row of green boxes. We'll see y'all in the next hole. Alright, y'all, we're back. This is hole number 7 of the rookie. We do have a tailwind on this shot. We're playing this one with the katana ball, and we're going to be making our second shot with the Viper. We're going to play this one up short to the left side. You know, unless you're playing in the rookie with a really high level club, then you know you could maybe possibly make that jump to the left into the second fairway, but most likely not. Your only other play on this hole will be played straight up to the right side and give yourself a shot at the backspin shot. We're going to be playing our shot to the left though. So full left, full backspin. We want to aim somewhere in there. So 4.3, we will play this one at about a little bit over 2 rings of adjustment. So we're just trying to set ourselves up. We're just trying to lay our shot up right here. And that is perfect. You know, I maybe wouldn't suggest using as much curl as I used because we came pretty close. But all right, so we're here for our second shot here. As you see, we've got our Viper. We're going to be playing this one at just a little bit over minimum. It looks like. Yeah, we're playing this one at min. And we're going to aim this one a little bit to the left of the hole, like that. So 4.1 at min is 1.7. So we're going to have to underpower this one just a little bit. We hit it perfect, and let's see where we end up. Not too bad of a shot right there. Not too bad of a shot right there. So that is how you play the min-range Viper second shot. We'll catch you all in the next hole. Alright, we're back. Hole number 8, par 3. Tailwind on this one. We're going to be using a navigator ball on this hole and a Viper. And we're going to play this one at about a 1.5 bar adjustment of backspin. We will be playing the rough bump. I believe the rough bump is basically the only way to play this hole, and it gives you the best chance at getting the ace. So we've got Viper here. We will be going with not a Titan ball, a navigator ball. 1.5 backspin. Okay, and when you set this shot up, it looks like you're short, right? You're not short though. Okay, so just keep that in mind. So 2.9, we'll play it at 3.2. So 3.2 is 1.6 rings of adjustment. Okay, hit that one perfect. Let's see where we go. At the bounce, the roll, and pretty close right there. We may have adjusted a little bit too much there on the rings for that shot, but as you see, it's a fairly simple shot right there, and it's a good way to get the ace, but definitely a very easy birdie. Alright, y'all, we are back. Hole number 9. We're going to play this one with the extra mile. We're going to use a big dog for our wood club, and we're going to use a Titan ball. You could probably play this with the Quasar, but I want the Titan ball for my second shot. We're going to play this one with max spin to the left and 2 bars of topspin, plus curl. We will play this one at 10% as well. Alright, so here we are, playing this shot right about from there. Full left spin, 2 bars of topspin. Right about there. That's where we want it to bounce, okay? So 4.5. So we're going to play this one at 5 miles per hour because we add about, we're going to add 0.5 for the, the 10% downhill. So play it right about 5. So we're going to adjust this one right at 2 rings. So regular power, full left curl. We hit it perfect. And that one right there should be setting us pretty good. Nice bounce. And a bounce, and a bounce, and a bounce, and a roll. And sit. See you all for the second shot. So as you see, we're here for our second shot. We can reach this middle fairly easily. So we will be going with our pretty much 2 bars of topspin on this shot. And as you see, we've got 4 miles per hour. So that's going to be basically 1.7. So it's going to take us about right there. So we want to bounce right about there. So we're just going to go full regular power and a little bit of left curl. There's our first bounce, our second bounce, and the roll right up onto the green. It's going to leave us a very nice little chip for the eagle. And y'all, that's how you play hole number 9. It's very straightforward and simple. As long as you can correctly make your drive, you have a very nice straightforward shot to the green for a second shot. If you want to get a little bit more risky on that second shot, you can put a little bit more curl on it, maybe possibly hit it in there for that albatross, but definitely a very easy eagle. So 2 bars of topspin is what I put on that shot right there. If you're a little bit farther back on the fairway because of your drive, then you may want to put a little bit extra topspin. I definitely don't like to have to overpower that shot. So anyways, good luck to you all in the tournament.